Deer tracks all over right here by it. All this clay has got to go bye-bye. This is all from in this hole. So that's gonna bring that down some. It's a wet mess. We just had all kinds of rain the last 2 days. But I think it'll be okay. Once I get this all leveled back off and get rid of all this extra clay here, it won't be as steep on this side as it looks right now. Field turned out great. Threw a bunch of sheetrock out there for my sheetrock job. That helped with the soil, but I got a lot of lime I got to spread on there and just keep working it. I'm in no hurry to plant it because I want to get the ground right, and it should be awesome. Well, view from the tree stand. Be a long shot to the waterhole pond, but probably 40 yards, 50 yards. It's a poke, but I like it. I like it a lot. Well, it's still really wet, but I thought I'd come out and try to do what I could. And I got the shape a lot better. I got everything kind of tipped down into the pond. I pushed some down back in. I'll probably end up having to get right down in there and spread it out with a rake, and we'll see. Maybe when it completely dries, I'll be able to get down there with the bucket and smooth it out, but wish I had more topsoil to throw back over top of the clay here, because I do want to come right up alongside that. I did get rid of a lot of the clay that was just built up there, but yeah, it's gonna have to dry it for a couple more days. If it dries real good, I can get all the way down probably with the bucket and smooth that out, so we'll just wait and see. But yeah, it looks a lot better. More happy with this than the way it was. Probably run a drag around this with the four-wheeler, get everything smoothed out real nice, and then seed it down. This dang clay is just so soft. But that's decent size. I did want it to come all the way out to here, but that didn't happen, so just more field, I guess. It's looking real good now. I just dissed it for, I don't know, 45 minutes. Getting a lot of the roots up now. But here's the pond. Since I dragged it, smoothed everything out around it. I think when it's completely dry around here, I'll take the bucket and I'll probably smoothen that out even a little more on the edges there, just to make it even more of a taper, but still kind of spongy in a few spots over there. But the field's looking real good now. Just got to get a bunch of lime spread on it and diss that in real good. So if I don't fence the white pine here, the deer will eat them. I've learned my lesson in the first few years I ever tried doing it. Put all the effort into planting these. The deer come in the winter and they'll just strip it. They don't mess with the spruce. It's just the white pine for me. I'm just kind of right on the edge of the new food plot here. Great big crabapple tree right here. Didn't see any blossoms on it though. That white pine's not looking good. I'll have a few that'll die, I'm sure. But try to get this done. I think I got one more enclosure out of that roll. Well, still putting some fence on these trees. And it's that time of year. They got this thing just stripped. This is just full of them. Pretty much anywhere you see trees like that, which I think that's a cherry tree, or any fruit bearing trees. Oh, look at this. This tree is completely stripped. This has always been an issue here. That's a lot of them. I've had them kill a lot of my cherry trees over the years. I got, what, 2 more here? I don't think I got enough fence. Need another roll. So getting some good growth on these white pine that I planted. So if I don't fence these, all this new growth and all the ends of these branches will get nipped off in the wintertime. I still got some more fencing to do. I got the ones done up by the food plot. These I just got to make sure I get them done before winter time. So just as easy as that. I counted off 52 squares on each one and made, I don't know, I probably got 10 or 12 fence made out of that. But it seems like 52 around is about the right size for these white pine. Because it'll probably be 5 years before I can take them off. They're gonna have to be up a ways. Branches are gonna have to be big on the bottom, otherwise the deer will rub them too, besides eating them. But hey girls. Well, it's finally not raining. So I'm gonna go head out to the food plot there and let you guys see how it's coming along. Alfalfa's looking pretty good. We've had tons and tons of rain though, it needs to dry out for a while. You'll see when I get out there, I made a little boo-boo. I tried mowing it and I hit a wet spot and put a couple big ruts right in the middle of the field. So let's head out there now and I'll show you the alfalfa plot behind the house. So it's really coming along. I do got some flowers in here. It needs to be mowed. I got myself in a little bit of a hurry to mow it, just to knock down these weeds that's coming in here. And you can see up here, I got rooted it up pretty good. So that ain't good. But anyway, the alfalfa's coming in pretty good. Alfalfa and clover. Quite a few weeds and spots, but that's normal. See, they're browsing it down quite a bit. So they're in here. It's probably time to get a camera up. So in the last few videos, I dug this field up and then I put all the lime on it just to kind of get the soil pH up. It was a little low, so I did that, and it's early July right now, so it's been a little over a month, and this is where I'm at with it. Filled in pretty good. I mowed one swath here just to see if I could get rid of some of these weeds, but when I came back through I made a mess. Kind of regretting that now, but came out here last night and there was deer feeding in here and they never even ran off. But so I don't know, it's probably pretty drowned out in here. I know alfalfa doesn't like a lot of water or wet soil. It's kind of clayey here, so I don't know, it's looking okay right now. Besides this, boy, that was dumb. I think one good mowing would help knock back a lot of these weeds. Just this one path that I mowed looks great. A lot of weeds over there. That's the wettest part of the field. And I'm not sure what this weed is. If anybody in the comments knows. Is that water hemp? But I've never had that this bad over here, so we got to get that knocked back. Clovers, alfalfa, should be all that's really in it. But let's walk over here. Look at this. Sheesh. Sprayed this field too before I planted it. There's deer tracks all over in it. This little corner of the field's looking pretty nice too. Yeah, that's where I'm at with this. And gonna head to the new food plot there and finish up on that and get that planted for the year too. So that way I'll be all done with food plots. So I am hitting a few little things here and there. I'm trying to go real slow, so there's one little stump up here that never got pulled. But the closer I get to this tree, the more roots I'm gonna have. I just gotta be really careful so I'm not going real deep. Forgot to put this bar up. But it's going pretty good so far. Walk around here a little bit, make sure I ain't got any other little stumps. I know there was a couple little ones that got missed. I hit this one right here. Don't want to be hitting stuff like that with the tiller. Let's go around and pick some more stuff up because it's kind of ripping it out of the ground. I'm gonna have to get around the pond too. So I'm about halfway down. Okay, it's all tilled up. So what I'll do is I'll spend a little time picking up some of the sticks, and then I'm gonna seed it down and just let her sit. But yeah, this is a really nice seed bed. I was just gonna disc it. Actually left the disc out here, but I got to think, I'm like, well, if I go real low with the tiller, I should be okay. Well, it's plenty deep enough, and it actually ripped out some of the roots that were still being a pain, but I like it. Perfect time to throw the seed in the ground, that's for sure. Well, it's all seeded and fertilized. So I just jumped up in the stand here. Some long shooting actually. It looks like the edge of the field's probably gonna be about 15 yards, but the water hole is pretty far away. You can barely see it from right here. I'm gonna go look at a few trees over here and see if maybe I could scooch it down. I do have another stand, you know, probably 100 yards, 150 yards down. Not in the field, just down the other end where they come up out of the swamp. But the field turned out amazing. It was a lot of work. I'm glad I did it. So now we just wait till this fall, and there's no way that somebody doesn't shoot a deer out of this food plot. I don't know if it's going to be in this stand, but there's going to be a deer shot out of this field. So yeah, thanks for watching. This couldn't have turned out any better. Pretty pumped about it. Lots of hard work, but I think it's going to be worth it.